Welcome to Whiteboard.Chat. This video is going to show you the basics, manipulatives, neat features for any classroom, and math-specific features of Whiteboard.Chat. So first, we're going to dive into the basics. Number one is drawing. So this is super easy to do. Just tap on the left button on your mouse and you can draw just as easy as that. You can also use writing pens and stuff like that on touchscreen computers. Now we're going to dive into entering text. So here we can just simply click the text button and that will open a text box for you. And this is super awesome, just super easy to use, and it'll create the text box for you. Next, we have the text box. So this is in Tools, and we just open that up. You set the size of your text box however big you want it, and then you can go ahead and type whatever you want in there. After this, we also have a tool here, and this is rich text. So this would be something you would use for paragraphs or something along those lines. Overall, as soon as you get into it, the text features are super easy to get down and use for whatever project you're working on. So next up, we're going to look at uploading images. This is super easy. You just go over to the side bar, you click upload file or add media. So I'm going to click upload file here and upload a JPEG from my downloads. So I uploaded the picture I actually used for my beginning slide, and you can easily resize this by clicking move and resize, and you can move it around, and this actually won't go on my little note sheet, so we're going to just set it there for now. Next up, we've got basic tools that you can use. So here you can add YouTube videos, websites, lines, arrows, rich text, calculators. You can add your little note cards, which I'll do here in a second. You can also add like 3D calculators, like graphing calculators, which is a really cool feature for something like this, a presenter. So here I'm going to add a little note card, and I'm just going to put it on number 4. Now to add links. So we go over to Tools, and it's got a really easy thing to click there. It just says add link, and you go ahead and put that right in your presentation, and it's super easy. You can type a name for it, and you can also copy and paste the address there. Super easy to use and really awesome features. They make it super seamless, super easy to get these in here. Now a few things are a little bit wonky about it, but overall it's super easy to use once you get the hang of it. So next we're going to move on to manipulatives, one of the coolest things about this app. Manipulatives are things that are easy to interact with for students. Here I'm in teacher mode, so you can't really see that, but I made those coins and the dollars interactive for students, so they can go ahead and move those around, which is super awesome for younger students, or really any student in general. You can do things like playing chess. You can also make this like randomized spinner, and it'll just go ahead and randomly select something. Just super awesome interactive stuff. Also really cool, you can move the hands on the clocks. Really cool interactive stuff that they've done here with Whiteboard.Chat. And this is how you get to manipulatives. You just click that little paint thing up in the corner, and it'll open up a variety of categories for you that you can select from. Now classroom features. First thing, invite code. Super easy to use. You just send your students to the Whiteboard.Chat thing and they can enter that code. You can also send them links, or they can scan that QR code with their iPhones. Super easy to use, super seamless in a classroom setting. Now you can offer students help through there, and they can also raise their hand if they need help on whatever they're doing. And next up, we've got the timer. So this is really awesome. You can set, if you put an assignment down here, you can set a time limit per student. So they've got a certain amount of time to complete that assignment, or just do like a little pop quiz. Really anything to get students engaged super easily and super seamlessly. Next, we've got a poll. So this is really awesome. When you start a poll, you can invite all of your guests on the Whiteboard.Chat, and you can input a poll and they can go ahead and select their answers. Super easy to use, and they've done really well with it. And now we've got drag and drop things, so you can go ahead and like put a shape up there and students will be able to move that around. They've also got things like fractions that you can put up there that are super easy to visualize, and it's really awesome for students, really. And they can just go ahead and do whatever they want with that, and super awesome feature for Whiteboard.Chat. Next, we've got grid view. This shows you all the students' boards, so you can see what students need help. If they do, then you can go ahead and actually write on their screen or give them comments on there. Really awesome way to use it in class for something like this. Now students will be able to click on text and they'll actually have it able to be read aloud to them, which is a really, really neat thing. Now we've got student view here, so you go ahead and click open demo student and it'll actually show you what the students see, which is really cool. Now you can also add audio and video here just by clicking add webcam video and audio to whatever presentation you've got. Now we're going to go on to math specific features. As you can see here, I've added a grid to my paper. Here they've got grid, they've got lined paper, really a lot of awesome options for math and visualizing that. And next they've also got shapes and symbols. So we come down here to tools and you can click on shapes. And here they've got a variety of shapes that you can use. Super awesome, easy to use, whatever you want, and it's super easy to visualize with the graph paper. Next, they've got worksheets, dice, and calculator, and I'll get to a few of those in a bit. I'll show the dice right here, actually. So we're going to go to tools and show dice. They completely add 2 randomly generated dice, which is super awesome for samples. Now we're going to move on to shapes, symbols, and dice, which I already showed you the dice. So these symbols are really awesome. You can move them around just to show whatever work you're doing. Now, this is my favorite feature. So we've got the worksheet and calculator. To enter the PDF of the worksheet on there, you just go to upload file like I showed you earlier, and students can easily write on this. They can easily see it. So an awesome way to create assignments that are virtual. They've also got plenty of workspace. Now I've showed you a lot about Whiteboard.Chat. I hope we can implement this into our classroom, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.